Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Becky, and if you're new here then welcome, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Now, as on the 1st of January it was New Year's Day, but it was also like International Self-Care Day, I think, or something like that. Oh, that was loud. And we all know that the January blues can be really just negative and bring you down. So I thought in today's video we would do some January self-care. So I've got loads of different things that I have bought. None of it is sponsored. These are all just from what I really like using, and I thought I'd share them with you if you wanted to get them yourself to beat the January blues. So without further ado, grab yourself a drink. I have just some hot tea today, and let's get on with the video. Okay guys, so as I mentioned, I've got a few different items. It's almost a bit like a haul that I have purchased and I want to share with you, just so you can get on this wellness and positive energy vibe to start the year off to a good start. So as we are doing a self-care video, like I said, I've got myself a warm tea. This is a lemon and ginger tea, and then I'm wearing my big oversized jumper because it's nice and comfy, and we'll get straight into it. So the first thing that I wanted to show you, now this is actually my DIY goals board. So this is something that I showed you how to do in my first video of January, and this can be really good to do just to kind of get down and really think what you want to get out of the year. So I made that, and then also, if you haven't seen, we also did a DIY affirmation board, and this is again just something to put a little pep in your step and kind of get that positive mindset going. So they were just two DIY things that I thought I'd share with you in case you missed those videos, and I'll leave them in the description box down below. And then the next section of the video, I'll split it into kind of beauty, journaling, comfort, and then just kind of generic. So the first thing I want to show you is these different kind of journals and diaries. Now there's also these ones. So there's loads of different things, but at the end of last year I got really into journaling, whether that was just completely writing out my emotions, or whether it was more structured. So some of these journals have prompts in them, and they're different things. So this is an overthinking journal, this is an uplifting one, but I'll go into more depth. But I have put these in this self-care video just because I never thought journaling was going to do anything for me until I started doing it, and it just really helps get all your thoughts out of your head. You can start processing them better. It triggers you to actually think about the good things that happen in the day instead of focusing constantly on the negative. So I just wanted to add these in. And then also there's this 1 line a day little diary. Now I actually got this for Christmas, not the Christmas that's just been, but the year before. And my mum and dad actually got me this, and it's a line a day 5-year memory book. So basically you just kind of put your one sentence in on the day that it happened, and then when you kind of go back, so on these days, so on the January of today, I can go in, so I can see on the 25th of January my entry was just literally I'm ill, night night, heart. So I can just go in and fill that in, and it's just a really nice way to kind of reflect on your day. You have to condense it into one sentence, and then as I go back I can see different things that happened last year, and it's just nice to do. It's a nice nighttime ritual to write in it at the end of the night. So I just wanted to add this in here, as I've really enjoyed doing this over the past year, and I can't wait to see it all after it's filled in for 5 years, because to be honest, I have no idea where I'm going to be in 5 years, so it's nice to kind of have something that tracks that progress in a really short form instead of having 5 diaries. So I will link this down below, but I really like this. And then there are other journals that you can get. Now, there are some more expensive ones. These ones were a bit on the pricier side, but then you can also get some cheaper ones as well. Now, these ones were from Lovendu, and I think these were £22 each, and that was with a discount. I think they're actually like £28 or something, but I will link them down below. But I picked these up specifically to start off the new year with, because I've read some really good things about them, and they actually break down kind of different therapies and techniques for you to use to combat your overthinking or combat negative thoughts. And it's really good because they actually teach you like things that you might probably learn in like therapy sessions. I also think they're really aesthetically pleasing. They're hardbound. They've got these nice metal edges on them, so you know that they're not going to get damaged. And they came in such lovely packaging. I also got these little like affirmations with them as well. Ooh, that's woody. I got these little affirmations with them as well, and then there's like a QR code for mental health resources on the back. I just really love everything that this brand is doing. So in this overthinking journal, it's really good because it like breaks it down for you. So it tells you a bit about like what is an overthinker, signs that you are overthinking, how to complete the journal. So it's got 16 weeks of daily prompts, and it just makes you kind of really think about what have triggered your overthinking. I'm like a chronic overthinker. I will overthink about literally everything. So that's why I got this journal. And it has like different things. So it's got this worry tree, how to be mindful, a space for you to write self-care ideas, just kind of like different techniques that you can write into the journal. So I quite like this one. And then I also got this uplifting journal as well. And again, it just has different things in it. So it's got your prompts. So how am I feeling today? Today I'm grateful for. Today's self-care. A positive self-affirmation, today's achievement, a positive from today, what lessons I could have learned. So this one has a really positive spin on things. And then also they have useful techniques in. It's got pages where you can just colour in, and then it also has different exercises. So it takes you through like grounding exercises. So if you're feeling really anxious, you can... Woody's barking in all my videos makes me anxious. So if you're ever feeling really anxious, it just takes you through like 5 things you can see right now, 4 things you can feel, etc, etc. So I really recommend getting these. I'm looking forward to filling these out throughout the year. But like I said, they can be pretty pricey. So a different alternative is just this gratitude journal. Now, I got this from Primark. It doesn't have all the different prompts and explanations that these Lovendu journals have, but it has a really nice layout so you can add the date. There's a space for happy moments, quote of the day, morning reflections, I'm grateful for, what's bothering me, how to resolve it, self-improvements, just kind of different bits like that. And this was only £4, which I thought was really good value for money. Again, it's hardback, so it's not going to get damaged very easily. And sometimes like I'll use the prompts, or sometimes I'll cross them out and just kind of write about my day and how I'm feeling about that. So I thought I'd show you a cheaper alternative to these ones, but both are really good just to kind of improve your mental well-being and really take that time for yourself. We always see like the it girlies on Instagram doing this, or like showing that they're doing this, and I must admit I never thought I'd like it until I started it, and it has really helped. So I just wanted to show you all like these different kind of like journaling things that you could get, and I'll link everything down below. I probably won't be able to link the Primark one because I don't think they have a website, but I'll link the others. And then something else to do for self-care, so you can put this on while you're journaling, you can put it on before bed, you can just have it on to make your house smell nice, is a diffuser. Now, I purchased one of these. I think this is a Dr. Botanicals diffuser, and basically it has different settings in it. So I can have a range of lights on this. I can get it pink, I can have it blue. That's Woody, I'm really sorry. He's obviously excited about self-care. So you can have it a load of different colours, and then it just kind of puts out your steam or scent diffusion through this little bit here. So I really like this. This isn't battery powered, you do have to plug it in. You can get loads of different ones. You can get like neon ones, like loads of brands do them now. But I thought this one was really nice. I actually bought one for my friend as well, because I know that she can get quite anxious and she's moved into her new house. So I mainly use it before bed, and I put like lavender drops in it. But I know a lot of people use them to like fill their house with like nice scents instead of using candles or like the plugins. So you can buy like vanilla essential oils for them, anything like that. But I do like having lavender oil and some eucalyptus oil. This is actually tea tree, but I wanted to show you the brand. I thought I'd picked up the eucalyptus, but I haven't. So I got this brand, which is the Mia Roma from Holland & Barrett. These ones are a bit more expensive, but I got them, they had like a sale. Holland & Barrett do good sales. So I picked up a load of different scents from there. Or this one, I can't remember the price exactly, but it was a lot cheaper. And this was just some lavender oil from B&M. Now these are essential oils, so you don't want to get them on your skin because they can be quite irritating unless they're like diluted with like a mixer oil. But all I do is I just like take off the lid, you add a bit of water in, add in some drops of this, and it just really helps. Like when I'm going to sleep at night, I'll just have it on before. I don't leave it on overnight, but it does have timers as well. So if you did want to fall asleep with it on, it will automatically shut off. And I just find it really calming, and it's just really nice just to kind of like get me into that nighttime routine, make it a bit zen, and the light gives off a really nice colour as well. So I wanted to add those in, and then to go alongside kind of like the nighttime and like calming routine, I have also got this. This is from Thea Wellbeing. Now you can obviously tell the blanket isn't in here, but basically this is a weighted blanket. Now I had never heard of a weighted blanket. My brother actually told me about it and was kind enough to get me this as a birthday gift last year. And you can get them in loads of different sizes. It comes in this lovely box. So in the box you get your weighted blanket. Now mine is the one that's best for kind of like spreading it across your body. It comes in this lovely soft grey fabric, and mine is 10 kilograms. You can get like a 6.5, you can get less, you can get more, but the 10 is perfect for me, and I actually lay it on my bed. If I'm feeling more anxious, I can like fold it up and just lay it on my chest, and I just find that really nice. And it comes with these little thank yous. You get a 2-year guarantee on them and like info on their products. And then it also comes with this Bliss blanket. That's what they're classed as, like protective cover. This is a really nice fabric, and Bliss is reach a state of perfect happiness, oblivious of everything else. So I really like that. You could even use this as like a washing bag or something like that, and it gives you your care instructions as well, because you can actually wash your blanket. Oh sorry, mine isn't 10 kilograms, mine is 6.8 kilograms, but the weighted part comes out of the blanket cover, so it is easy to wash and take care of. But I just thought I'd share this because I'd never heard of them before, and if you haven't, it could be really nice. So I used to, this is a bit weird, but I used to just get like Jake to lay on top of me. I'd just be like, I'd lay on the carpet and I'm like, lay on me. Just because I really like that weight on my chest. I just find it like instantly calming. So definitely invest in one of these. I will link them down below. I'm not sure how much they are because obviously I got this as a gift, but if you follow the link you'll be able to see it anyway. And again, none of this is sponsored. These are just products that I have had in the past year and really like, so wanted to share with you for some January self-care. Now, obviously you can't have self-care without an hoodie. Now you don't have to get an actual hoodie, this is an actual hoodie. I do also have like a fake hoodie or hoodie, I don't actually know how you say it, I say hoodie, from Primark, but I do also have this proper one, and this is a Rick and Morty one. I really like the colours on this, and as you can tell, it's flipping massive. This is actually quite weighted as well, and it's got your big pockets in it, and this has a few marks on it. It probably needs washing, but I really like these. I think they are definitely worth the money. I know that they often have sales on. They might have a January sale on, and you can get so many different designs, and I've seen they actually do dog ones now, and I was debating getting one for Woody, but I don't think he'd like it, and I think he'd overheat, but it'd be nice to match. But they literally have any design that you could think of. So like I said, this has got Rick and Morty on. I quite like the colours of it, and it is just really nice to get wrapped up in, especially if you don't want to put the heating on loads. This is just really nice. Lovely bit of self-care if you want to have like a girls' night as well. So I thought I'd include that. And then moving on to something that is kind of like free if you already have them, but they're really easy to propagate, is some plants. Now I love houseplants. My house is filled with them. This is a snake plant. I have snake plants, I have Chinese money plants, spider plants, I have mini monsteras, everything. I just really like plants. I think they can add a really nice pop of colour to your house. I know there's been studies that show like houses or inside spaces with more natural light and wood and then greenery can help boost your mood, just because we associate a lot of happiness with nature, and by seeing like wooden countertops or plants inside the house, it just really uplifts you. And also snake plants and spider plants have been used by NASA, I'm pretty sure, to help purify the air. So they are really good. Snake plants I think are toxic to animals, but spider plants are completely fine. And if you're wanting to have that really pure air, it can also help with that, which hopefully can improve your well-being. But I just thought I'd add this in because I really like plants. I think they add nice pops of colour, and I just personally like seeing them around the house. I just find them really, I don't know, like comforting. So I thought I'd add that in as well. And then finally, my last bit of self-care would not be complete without a bit of beautification. So I've got a few products to show you. Now these are only like a few different bits because I'm actually going to do a separate video on some of like my favourite like self-care beauty bits and products that I use. But these are just a few that I started to use recently that are specifically for like calming your body and having that soothing effect. The first one is this Body Shop Breathe Calm Balm. This was a bit of an impulse purchase. I went in at Christmas and I got their Cherries and Cheer like range. I love that smell. I think it smells just like, Jake says it smells like Jolly Ranchers, but I think it smells like a black cherry yogurt. It is so nice. If they still have it, go get some. It might even be on the sale now, but I've never seen them do this scent before. So I was buying that, and then this was at the counter and I just was like, oh, I'll get this as well. But this is basically, you can see I've used quite a bit of it, and I'll show you what the packaging looks like up close. But it's just kind of, I think eucalyptus and rosemary essential oils, and it's basically a bit like Vicks, but you don't use it for like a cold. You just take a bit and you can rub it on your chest before you go to sleep, and it's just meant to help you like open your sinuses, breathe. It's a really nice calming smell because eucalyptus and lavender is meant to be really good for like sending you to sleep and just calming your body. So I picked that up. I'll link it down below. Again, I'm really sorry, I can't remember the price of this. It wasn't expensive, but I just thought I'd share this because it's just part. If you can get like a nice nighttime routine and ritual, I think it can really help just tell your mind like, okay, it's time to turn off now, let's go to bed. If you struggle with sleeping and getting to sleep because you are an overthinker, having something like this can really help. So I've added that in. And then also, this is just a little tester. because I got given this and I've been using it, but I definitely want to purchase the proper like full-size version. This is the Temple Spa Repose Relaxing Night Cream. Now this smells like lavender, and what you do is we actually run like a workshop and she showed you how to use some of the products, which is where I got these samples from. And you put a little bit, like the size of a pea, in your fingers, and it like, I don't know how to say it, it like awakens the smell. So you kind of rub it between your fingers and then it kind of like acts as a catalyst for the smell. So it already smells, but then when you warm up the oils and then basically you like cup your hands over your nose and do like 3 deep breaths, and then you can like smell that lavender, and then you can put it on your skin. Now, it's not irritating. I have quite sensitive skin and I have got on really well with this. And it's just really nice to put on your skin at night, especially if you've had a stressful day, you want to calm down. And then I go in with like my roller and just kind of rub it into my face as well. So I just wanted to mention that because I do really like this. It's very calming. I don't use it every night, but again, it just like triggers your mind to go, okay, it's time to switch off now. So I wanted to mention that, and again, I'll show you all these up close. The next things are my roller and gua sha. Sorry if I haven't pronounced that right, but I suffer really badly from migraines. I can get a really puffy face, and I just find that these products really help kind of relax the muscles in my face. I don't know whether they're meant to do that, but I just really like kind of rolling it on and just kind of like pressing it round where I get real tightness around my eyes, around my jaw, and I just find it very soothing. You can use it to apply your products, or you can just use it to kind of massage your face. And obviously this you do in a specific way for lymphatic drainage, and it just kind of stimulates the blood flow in your face. I'm not a dermatologist, I do not know. I'm not going to tell you how to use these. You can have a look for yourself from a more trusted source, but I just really like these. Again, it's part of a nighttime ritual, and it's just, it really like helps you focus on this and not on other things, because you just kind of get involved in the moment of doing it and really just taking a moment for yourself, which I think we all need sometimes. So I wanted to say these. And then also just like some nice skincare, you know, just invest in some nice products. I know Aldi actually do quite a lot of dupes now of things. This is just a Ren Gentle Cleansing Gel. I actually got this in the M&S Beauty Advent Calendar, and this is a full-size product, so I was really happy with this. So if there's any Advent calendars in the sale, buy some, open them in January, have a little treat for yourself, whether it goes into February now as well. But I just think if you can get some nice products and just take a moment to actually, I know we can't do this every single night, and I know there's other priorities, but every now and then, if you can just take one evening just to kind of do your skincare, get some nice moisturiser on, really take a moment just to kind of yourself, it'll really pay off and just kind of help reset your body. So I just wanted to mention that as well. So that is everything I wanted to show you in this video. I hope you've really enjoyed it and got some ideas or some products that you might go and buy to help with your January self-care, and hopefully your self-care throughout the year, because it is so important and we probably don't do it enough for ourselves. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button also. And if you've made it to this part of the video, comment down below the apple emoji. Not sure why that came into my head, it just did. But I'll see you at the next one. Thanks guys, bye!